Nobody likes being that guy, Michael, but welcome everyone. Welcome to Wobbly Player Syndrome, the 40k podcast. This is episode 55, and what wisdom we have! Don't want to be that guy. It's a good point. Hi, Michael, how are you?
Oh, yeah. Tired.
Don't be that guy. he wants to be that guy. It's safer work, Mark.
Hey, everybody.
And I don't know what Adam's doing, but he better say hi now.
Oh, hello. I'm reading Enzo's cheat sheet from last week from the weekend, seeing if he actually cheated on me.
That's Anthony is now panicking. He's being found out.
Hey? Cheating? I don't cheat.
A simple hello would be fine, but you know.
It's
Were you
purely
Astra
cheating.
Militarum?
Yeah.
I don't think I didn't think you guys got the Hammer of the Emperor. That was the big
They do
uproar.
now.
They do now. It's been fixed,
They
was
do
it?
now.
There you
It
go.
was. Yep.
There you go. And I am Greg.
Damn it.
How is everyone? Everyone doing
And I'm
well?
Anthony.
Oh, we did say, but you were confused because we've been accused of cheating.
Okay, fair enough. I'm tired too.
No, I did not accuse you of cheating. I was seeing if he was cheating.
Wow,
There's no
that's-
accusation
that's-
there.
That's very different then, isn't it?
Yes, there is.
But there's a belief that cheating had occurred.
No, I just saw the rules next to me, and I went, ooh, he's worked the book here.
And that's a friendly competition we like to have in our games. I gotta check the rules when he's not looking. It's great. So this is episode 55. It is called The Big Drip. Or otherwise... Thank you, Ponyo, for the sub. Appreciate that. We were just getting very excited about the title, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll take your money and now we'll get excited again, okay? This episode is called The Big Drip, otherwise known as...
Piss or get off the pot.
There you go. Thank you, Mark. It is not safe for work, Mark. No, it's not. It's safe for work, Mark. We got confused. I did. Anyway.
Well, not safe for work had to drop out, so somebody had to step up.
Yeah, that's it. Not safe for work. Part 2. Well done. Well, now we've got all that out of the way, we want to talk about stuff, and we want to get all the regular stuff out of the way first. So, talking about regular, here's Mike with What's New.
Yeah, so there's... I feel like there was a lot of heresy stuff and not heaps of non-heresy stuff.
That sounds right.
Like, that new Kill Team Into the Dark box came out, which looks pretty cool because it's got, like, a Space Hulk board, basically, a 3D Space Hulk board for playing Kill Team,
Yep.
which I bought mostly because I want to get that cool 3D Space Hulk thing to play Necromunda on and stuff. And Gandalf the Grey came out for Made to Order.
Yay! Has everyone watched the new TV show?
I actually didn't mind it.
I've watched 2
That's
episodes so
episode
far.
1.
We got plastic Sicarians, we got plastic Spartan assault tanks, the Contemptor Dread from the box set came out, plastic Leviathan Siege Dread, they released all the old Heresy stuff, the Demos Heresy Pattern Predators came out, heavy weapon upgrade sprues for crap, reference cards, and we got Chaos Demons Codex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then, along with the Combat Patrol and the new Possessed and the new Accursed Cultists.
Yes, finally.
And the real news, the Blood Bowl Snortling team pitch.
Yeah, okay, sure. Why not?
And I think that's kind of all of the hits there. Oh, and coming up this weekend, the Squat Army box is going up on pre-order.
What are squats?
Oh, the Leagues of Votan.
Thank you. It's like when I say Imperial Guard. What are they? Fine, Astra Militarum.
What is Imperial Guard? We're playing Napoleonic French, apparently.
That's it. T-shirts and las guns? Yeah.
Each come with their own white flag.
Now, alright, cool. So, yeah, I think it's still a very big love fest for anything heresy at the moment. Which is fine.
Yeah,
their excitement.
They kind of said they were going to do it when the new Heresy came out, that they were basically going to replace almost all of the resin stuff with plastic.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a long period of new plastic box sets every month or two for Heresy until they've replaced like almost that entire range.
Yeah. That's fine. And they got the AdMech as well to go as well.
Yeah, the Heresy AdMech Codex came out as well.
Yeah,
That was in the list as well, but I skipped over it because there was a lot of weird shit.
Oh, somebody's phone's going off. No,
It's not me. But I have a generic phone call. I don't have like a special ringtone.
just a little buzz. Zzz.
Oh,
We're just
Jesus.
trying to bleep out potty mouth Mark. Cool. So yeah, Leagues of Votan, which we'll talk about part of the topic tonight. So be
Yes, they are
excited for
definitely
that.
related to the topic.
Yes, yes. Cool. All right, so we got that out of the way. Then we go into hobby progress. Now, September is meant to be Kit Bash Challenge. Hands up who's done something. Right, that was good. Oh,
I bought the models.
yeah.
I
something
have a
counts.
baggie full of the land speeders that I'm going to be kit bashing, but I haven't done anything with it yet.
Buddy Minnie said he started too. Hey, buddy. Yeah, Adam was very kind enough to drop off some parts to me this afternoon so I can start hopefully actually putting together my Kit Bash challenge. See how that goes. It'd be good. But yeah, so the hobby progress. Buddy Minnie said he swapped a head on a captain. That's hardcore. Hardcore right there.
Kit Bash, done.
Hey, at least it wasn't a lieutenant.
No, it's just you can't do that. That's sacrilegious, all right? Yeah.
But you got to use green stuff to then you've got a different thing. So then you can enter it.
Yeah, but he could have sawed a head off Metal Calgar.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have a kit bash metal Calgar for my fucking Dark Angels.
one time I'd like us to say something, and Michael goes, "I don't have that."
I mean, that seems unlikely. When do we ever talk about Tau?
There's your chance, Adam.
Mm.
Speaking of Adam,
Tau?
you're up first for your hobby progress, and I've only got one picture from you.
I've been really slow. Oh, that's my master of
Yeah,
execution.
that's his back. He's so upset. He had his back to you first picture.
No. Yeah, I know. He's come out all right. I'm quite happy with him. So, burnout. I've probably put about 4,000 points painted this year. But I'm quite happy with him. His cloak has got all different colours of with gods. So there's Slanesh,
see
there's
what with-
Khorne,
yeah.
there's Nurgle. So yeah, he's one of my models which I'm going to kit bash. So I haven't worked out how I'm going
Ooh,
to do his body.
to his bottle. Right.
Yeah, going to turn him into a bottle.
Nice.
And you got to pay attention to those fine details.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get him a bottle of VB in his hand. That's Jay's, mate. Hey.
Hey,
He's
there's a
the
reason they
Australian
call
master.
it hand grenade lager.
You get to throw me down. It's excellent. I haven't completed anything, but I did do some bits and pieces. I'm still working on the damn knights. The gun is, I think I'm going to call it complete. I've still got to put some muck on top of the carapace there, but I'm getting the bone and the metal done. Got to dirty it up a bit though, and you can see the shoulder pads as well.
Yeah, because they do look very clean.
I haven't got to the weathering part yet, okay? And I haven't got to adding the grime. But look what I did do! The wings! Finally! For
Nice.
Mortarion. I haven't finished it, but look! It's begun! So yes, I finally, because I wanted to play Mortarion and I didn't want to have the white wings, so I started putting paint down on it. And I'm really pleased in how it's come out so far.
Yeah, no, it's looking really good, man.
Mm.
So, thank you. So very happy with that. Bulldust! Thank you for the resub. You just wanted to see a blood angel on the screen. I get it.
I don't know the drill with the beard. That's cool.
And then I think, Mike, you definitely have a war on plastic or building up grey plastic. I'm not sure. Because what I've seen, it's all grey.
Yeah, like I finally finished the ATV that I was supposed to finish last month, and then I kind of bounced between Vanguard models and built like a 9-man scout bike squad, a squad of scouts, a speeder for the scouts, an Incursor squad, a Reaver squad, an Invicta battle suit, and 3 squads of fucking Eliminators. So I kind of went Vanguard nuts.
You did. It's a lot of grey. And then throw some Chaos Corn.
Yeah, it's because a guy I know is like trying to get me to play in like a little short narrative campaign, and he wants me to take 10th Company. So I got distracted making 10th Company.
There's a lot. It's going to keep you busy for the next few months to actually put the paint down on them now.
Oh, well, I'm probably not going to be painting those in the next few months. My war on grey plastic is to try and finish painting the 4th Company, so I'm probably going to be playing the 10th Company and painting 4th Company, because, you know, fuck things that make sense, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I just realised that was very dark. Oh, no! Ah! Don't do
That's
it.
very bright.
Yeah, that's much better. Oh, my God. I'm here.
Don't go into the light. Don't go into the light.
All right, that was it for our hobby progress. Wasn't that exciting, boys and girls? You got to see miniatures that aren't finished yet.
There was a finished ATV in there.
Ah, sorry. You saw one miniature that was finished out of 3 people. 5 people, in fact.
I mean, I painted like what? I built like 50 fucking models and painted one.
Yeah, true that. I haven't. It's hobby progress. That's what it's about. Progress, as long as you're making progress.
It doesn't say hobby completion.
No, that's right, because that will never happen.
And then I hobbied to completion.
Oh. Hope you wipe down.
Moving right along.
All right.
Channel.
Wrong channel? Fantastic. All right, so now we go into our battle reports. Now I've got 5 battle reports to show off here. Some are short features, because they maybe had one, but the stories will be epic. Who's up first? That looks like... It looks like it's... looks like Anthony.
Yeah.
Grey Knights and Eldari?
Grey Knights and Eldari. Well, let's not talk about that.
There it is.
Really.
Yeah.
That was yeah. Yeah, I got beaten again by the Eldari. I really don't like the Eldar race, I must admit. I've not had a lot of success with them lately. But, yeah, that was... I've had lots of games against Chris recently. Won many of them, so... or any of them. He hasn't lost once this year yet, so we've
Yeah, but he's still in 4th.
If you're listening, Chris, you've got to lose.
So tell us the story. What happened?
Look, it's... I don't know. He's better than me at the game. I don't know.
He does math hammer a bit, though, doesn't he?
Look, I think his armies are good. They're well balanced. He really does think about what tactics he's going to use and how it's all going to fit together.
So that's cheating right there.
Yeah, definitely not me.
No. I played
You mean
Counter-Champ,
understanding the game is now cheating?
Yes. Go look that up in the rules, yeah.
It was a fun game, but it's just Eldar. Their firepower, their speed, they're still getting really good and vulnerable saves. You know.
But if you can shoot at them, you're generally killing them.
If you hit them.
I have yet to survive more than 2 turns against them, however, even with Marines.
That game went full turn, but my game with him against the Harlequins and my Blood Angels, I was destroyed, and I had 900 points destroyed, completely gone before I even had turn 1.
Yeah, I did that with my Drakari versus him. I lost half my more than half my army before I had a turn.
So yeah, just demolished me. And I go, right, I'm going to rebuild my army. I do this, and it's like, no.
Yeah,
Completely destroyed. So I don't know how to win against them.
And see, normally I would say just terrain is life, but they move through it.
It doesn't help. Let's see if we can go to a happy place for Anthony. What's battle report number 2?
Oh, where are we at?
That is you and Adam. Pestis versus Necrons.
That was
but we missed one for that one as well. So there was also
Yeah, it will come. It will come.
Oh, okay. So this is his happy place. I'll let him talk on this one as well.
So we had the game on Saturday, was it?
Yeah.
So we both took armies we don't use or rarely use. So I've never played the Tempestus and Knight before, and I don't think you played Necrons at Knight before.
I've never played
Never
Necrons
played
at
Necrons
all.
before. So it was a bit of a, it was actually, I thought it ended up being quite a fun game because we really didn't know what we were doing. I did find out that Hammer of the Emperor is brutal. It is just...
Is that the Lasgun rule?
That's
yeah,
any
automatically wound.
on the 6.
It's not just Lasguns, though. It's
That's
anything.
anything.
It's
No, I
anything.
always just think of it as the Lasgun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're right. It's
it's
everything.
great with Lasguns if you can get rapid fire off and you're just wounding all the time.
First rank, second rank, gotta love it.
Especially if Tempestus are, their weapons are AP
Hot
lines
shot.
too anyway.
Yeah.
So they're doing quite a bit of damage. But look, it was a good game. We went pretty close. I think it was 80 to 70.
It was pretty close. It was like 80 to like 55, 60.
Pretty close.
Yeah, that was really close.
Yeah. But no, it was really nice to get the Tempest back at the table. I love that army because it just put so much effort into building it when we did the slow grow. So I was really keen.
We'll have
to-
to have a Tempestus versus Catachan.
Yeah, right, that'd be cool. You just don't bring that really big tank, and I can actually do something. Then that'd be really.
I'll hide it. Who's up next? This is you again!
What is
Against
this
your
one?
daughter?
Oh my god, you weren't going to bring this up. So, teaching my 12-year-old daughter, 13-year-old daughter to play Warhammer 40k. She loves it. And this is our first game. It was 750 points. Blood Angels versus Grey Knights. She took the Grey Knights, and she tabled me. Grey Knights are no match. Don't think Space Marines in general are that good anymore. But Grey Knights absolutely pummeled me with smites and everything else and could do nothing about it. So yeah, two turns, pretty much wiped me off the table.
So she needs to play 2 more matches, and she can count for the ladder and see if she can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're building her a sister's battle army at the moment. So I bought the first box
Nice.
the other day. I'm putting them together. She's going to paint them. So I'm going to try and get some contrast paints for that, so she can have a go at building with those.
Nice.
But yeah, so we're going to probably have another game on the weekend. So there we go. It was a game without any of the major side rules or stratagems or anything like that. It was a straight up battle. But
See it,
yeah,
kill it. Yeah.
yeah, see it, kill it, and she charged and killed me. So yeah, that's another loss I've had, but it's not on the table, thankfully. So,
It's got 2 more, it will be.
yeah, tomorrow it will be. That's right.
Alright, surely I've got a battle here. Ah, damn, it's one I lost though. Here we go. It's my Catachan versus the new Chaos Demon Codex. Go for it, Adam.
Demons are still scary. Full stop.
Well, you did have Be'lakor.
I had Be'lakor. I had the named keeper, a
Shalaxi.
exalted.
Yeah, Shalaxi.
Another keeper, a bloodthirster, and Scarbrand, and then 3 little groups and a 10-man squad of the Seekers of the the horses, the Licky Licks. It ended up being Greg still had a lot of things on the table.
You did not.
And I did not. I just hid, and that's how I actually won, by having enough at the front. I just got all the right cards, and I just got all the good secondaries on the first, I think, 2-3 turns, and then the rest of it I just hid because he annihilated me.
Yeah, so we were playing Tempest of War, and every card I drew were take the enemy stronghold, take the enemy stronghold, take the middle of the ground. I'm going, no, I can't. And all I needed to find is that one, kill things, shoot things, and the score might have been being closer, but I couldn't find it because he did literally have 1 unit left on the table, 2 units left on the table at the end. And I had majority of my tanks, no infantry. Oh, 1 squad of infantry, but yeah, so I did manage to kill it. I love my Shadow Sword, it's fun.
The Bloodthirster was actually really vicious with mortal wounds.
Oh my god, you just stand next to him and you suffer D3 wounds. Just standing next to him.
Now you know how we feel against Death Guard.
I was about to say that.
I don't know what you're talking about, sorry. Yeah. Nothing to see here. So yes, it was a win to Adam. But I was excited I brought my Catagen. I just felt like it was time. I watched a battle report with watching some guard and they were doing okay. I went, I'm going to do it now. I'm so excited. Shit, I've got to retire him again. Last battle is...
Grey Knights versus Chaos Marines.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? No, that's my
No.
place. That looks like,
That looks like
Death Guard and Chaos Marines.
Oh,
Was it? Yeah.
So you're missing a battle report.
Oh, I didn't have photos of that one.
Adam and I had two. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
There aren't many photos this one. Okay, so this is, so we wanted to play a Death Guard. This is where I wanted to paint Mortarion so I could use him for this battle. To have some coloured wings. We did it because I wanted to see Abadodu versus Morty. So that's what we did, but they never actually got to see each other. The fight,
No, they were on the other sides of the table.
sort of circling each other around the battlefield. But Mortarion, with all his Terminators around him, hit hard. So I did get the win out of that one, didn't I?
I think you did, yes.
Yes. I think I did. Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, so Mort still hits hard. Death Guard Terminator still hit hard. Abaddon, when he's
Hits
not
hard
against
as well.
Imperial, it's not as hard.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think that's all we got. We didn't have any photos of any others. But I know everyone at home wants to know, what has this done with the ladder? Because Anthony had said he had a few losses. Adam had a couple of wins. I had a win, more losses than not. And it's very tight at the top of the ladder. So, third place, 34 points, me. Second place on 37 points, Anthony. And top of the ladder is Adam on 38 points.
I'm from Wooden Spoon place.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, more importantly, have I played enough games to qualify for the Wooden Spoon yet?
Maybe one more.
One more.
I'm not sure if I've played any.
No, I don't think you have this year, actually.
No.
Yeah.
Damn that small child.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll hopefully be able to sort that out. He's gotten less needy.
You hold on to that thought. It'll happen.
You could make him a member of the group and then at least, play against him.
He would just chew everything.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to be playing. Yeah, you just say, I've got a battle between him and me.
Yeah.
He's still beating me.
You would need a decoy sprue, hopefully, and that might keep him distracted for a minute.
Yeah.
So if I'd beaten Amelia, I was going to put it on the ladder, but I didn't. So.
Nice. Not that we stacked the ladder in any shape or form.
Adam and I did have one more battle, which was Black Legion versus Grey Knights, which Adam won.
Mm-hmm.
He won with one figure on the table, Obliterator. I still had heaps of figures on the table, but like you, Greg, I could not draw a card that I could do to save my life.
Yeah.
It was just, get over there. But it was also, I was there, but I couldn't get my vehicles into the buildings because they can't go in through the entranceway. So it's just like, I can't capture the point. It's in the middle of the building. So kind of, it made it hard, but I could abandon full on. Those Terminators, far out. Those Black Knight Terminators are just insane. But I used a lot of mortal wounds to get rid of Adam's force. And Adam got to face off on my mortal bomb librarian, who managed to do two really good rolls of 11 for smite and for the super purifying flame, which was like I did some 10 mortal wounds in one turn with one figure.
Jesus.
It wasn't fun.
Yeah, super smite's a D6, and then super purifying flame is D3 plus 3. So yeah,
Brutal.
yeah.
Brutal. I think I need time to recover from that. And on that note, we might have a quick break. Yeah? So have a deep breath, refocus. And here you go, folks. Have a quick break. We'll be right back.
We are Rollers, and we have the games for you. Be it board games, card games, dice games, or party games. You name it, and we have it. Find us online at rollersboardgames.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at rollersboardgames.
From acoustic to distortion, Storyboard Concept is music that's honest, relaxing, and full ball rockin' music. Follow Colin at storyboardconcept.bandcamp.com. Who's yawning? I'm watching you. Welcome back! Hope you enjoyed that 30 seconds of fun of not listening to our voices. Actually, you still got to hurt mine because I was doing the voiceover. Sorry. So, we're on to the topic of the night, of the month, of the evening. It is the Big Drip, or otherwise known as...
Yes, I'll get off the pot.
That's right. And what does that mean, folks? Not what Mark said. We don't need any description of that one. The Big Drip, what we're talking about is the way Games Workshop tends to tease with dripping out little bits of information and can drag out new items or events and things like that. And what do we really feel about that? Now, the one they've always done, we've always known they've always done the rumour engine where they show a picture of a part of a model. This is an example of a drip. And they go, yep, this is a foot. Tell me what model that is. I dare you to. We'll start with that's an easy one. They've been doing that for ages. Who cares?
Used to enjoy them.
I don't like them, but I can ignore them.
I think
Well, Anthony?
No, I just think it's just that I so rarely actually follow on what it was in the long run. So it's just like, there's never a, oh, you saw this picture, this is what it is. It's like, okay, I've just seen that picture and I've got to work out what it was more later on myself.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't care. Sometimes it's obviously like a space marine I want or something like that. But it kind of just annoys me a bit. It's like, oh, another rare engine. Oh, look, it's a hook with a skull hanging on it. I don't care. I've had enough of them. Just show me the whole model and stop stuffing around.
Yeah, there's definitely there's a couple of people who seem to be super into it. Like you see people like getting nuts about throwing ideas around, but yeah, I'm kind of the same. Like I see them and I'm like, it's a fucking horn, whatevs, you know. And then, maybe 6 months later, there'll be an article on Warhammer Community that's like, did you see that horn? It was this thing. But not consistently.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen the odd article where they've gone, here's like 3 or 4 of the leaks that came out as things. Did you notice that these models have those leaks? But they don't even always do that, at least as far as I've noticed.
And then there's just the leaks that tell you what it was in the wrong run anyway. So someone on the site's gone, hey, that rumour is actually this model here. They'll have a blurry picture of it in the background, but it's enough to guess what it was in the low run. And this is like, just release the whole model and tell us what's going on.
Yeah,
I didn't mind it because one of them, I think it was an Eldar model where they actually, the rumour engine was like, a square of 16 and every day was a new one. And it ended up being a whole model. I didn't mind that as an idea, instead of having like a little square and go, that's it for you'll see it in 6 months' time. I like the idea of every day I'd flip over and go, ooh,
a little
what's
bit
that?
more revealed. Yeah.
That actually sounds kind of cool, like a slow advent calendar style reveal. That'd be cool, as opposed to here's a picture of a purity seal. What the fuck does that mean? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's not even a purity seal or anything readily identifiable. It's as you say, there's a hook, or there's like 3 fingers, or a tentacle, or it's just random stuff.
It's a side shot of fucking Angron's hairy scrote through the side of his tabard or something.
Yeah, it's like those things they used to do. Like I know Top Gear showed a few of them where it's like shows a wheel nut and they go, what car's this from? And then some dude with his adenoids comes out and goes, oh yeah, that's off a Mark II Escort from 1973 or whatever.
I think you'll find it was the Mark II B because it actually has reversed flanges on the wing nut.
Yeah, and that's actually
flanges
a passenger tyre.
It's not a car show. Yeah.
but that's the kind of thing it is. It's like, okay, we haven't released this model, so there is no cardigan guy to come and tell us what it is. It's just, what the fuck is this? It's a,
Yeah.
For all those people offended by Mark's comments, I will give you his email address later.
There's been one or two where there's been a rumor engine where it's been enough of an identifiable thing that you can go, it's that. That's a thing that this one specific character does, or that's the thing. So it's clearly this race, and it gives you an idea of what's coming. But a lot of them are just like, it's a fucking horn.
Yeah,
Everyone has fucking horns. That's a skull. This is 40k. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Tau. There you go. So the idea of a drip feed and all this is to generate excitement in the hobbies. People start guessing and stuff, like going, drooling at the mouth, dribbling all over themselves, like most hobbyists do. Does that work for this style here? The little leak of one side of his scrot. Does that get you excited?
I guess if you're into it, it doesn't get me excited. I just ignore them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to assume it works because they're still doing it. They've been doing it for a while, but it certainly doesn't work for me.
Well, if you check social pages and stuff, you do see people trying to guess what it is. So I think in that manner, it is actually working for them, because it's probably going, ooh, 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 what's going on, what's going on? And then the fight breaks out because it's the horn on the left, not the horn on the right. Yeah, but no. So this generates something.
This specific one probably more than anything drives social media engagement.
Yes.
Because it spawns arguments.
Yes. And that's what the internet is for, remember?
Yeah.
If you don't see me on the internet, I'll argue with you. Yeah.
But any publicity is good publicity. It's just, anyone...
So what my lawyer said... Sorry. So... Anthony touched on another way that they've started leaking things out, is they'll show a picture with a lot of blurred stuff in the background. We all love that, right? We love that one. That was the Imperial Guard, Astra Militarum. Nobody knows what Imperial Guard is anymore. With the blurred Sentinel and blurred miniatures in the background and stuff like that, does that generate excitement? What do you think when they do that? Because they've done it with Chaos. They've done it with a few of them recently this year, I seem to recall.
I think they should get a better photographer, really.
Yes. I mean, they could buy a better phone.
So it's not deliberate. It's just someone who's shit.
They're marking us up, 45% here in Australia now. They can afford it.
Yeah. Like, if they're going to drip feed me something, drip feed me the entire boxed content of the next release, so I know what's coming, so I can plan my next army.
Alright, so I got to say, with the Guard one, I got a little bit excited. I'm going, ooh, what's that? Because obviously, I play Catachan, love Catachan. It's still my favourite army to play. Not in 9th edition, though. So I got excited, and then I realised, oh, damn, it's all Arcadia. Fuck it.
But I think this whole year, I mean, even for the last few years, everything has been drip fed to us. I mean, codex by codex has been like pulling teeth out, waiting. I mean, what? You're still waiting for Astra Militarum? You've only just got demons.
And
it's just around the corner.
And that's the thing, is that you get a drip feed, and then another drip feed, and then another drip feed, and it feels, and it might be 6 months or a year or whatever that they do it over, and by the time they finally release it, you're burnt out on it. Any hype that you had, it was gone 6 months ago.
Okay. So let's all go back to earlier this year, April number 1.
Yeah.
The model was shown on the Games Workshop site. The world went crazy. It was never the same again. What was that model? The first of the Leagues of Votan.
Yeah, that's right.
Model that everyone's going, no, it's April's Fool. They've done it to us again.
That's right.
Yeah. Lo and behold, they said, no, it's real. Trust us.
Well, no, they didn't show us the model on April 1st. They did that stupid animation.
Yeah, true.
There was no model attached.
Yeah,
and the model came out when they said, see, it's not actually a joke. Ha ha, that was the joke. It's like, yes, very funny games.
Yeah.
And while I liked that, I thought that was particularly good. The problem has been that it's every couple of weeks, it's like, oh, hey, here's a jet bike.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, here's an APC thing. Here's the guys in Exo Armor. Oh, here's this. Here's that. No word on pre-order. No word on, like, any kind of release date or anything like that.
There is now a release date. And, but, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
April till September.
But if they start putting out photography of finished models and stuff, I'm like, come on, guys! Like this has got to be within a couple of months of release, as opposed to half a year or longer.
Yeah, we don't actually have do we have a date for the actual release? I know that the pre-order for the Army box is this weekend.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen when the actual release is, because that's going to be a limited box, and it's not. That's not the actual launch of the Army. That's we're launching this one early thing they've been doing.
No, we got the Orcs Beast Snagger box. That's sold out.
That was the first one that came to my
Because if
head,
everybody looks at their calendars, it's nearly October.
And we know how good that goes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
squats in October.
No, I smart to bring it out in December with all the elves, and I don't know.
I will admit, this drip feed for the squats, I've started really pissing and moaning about this the last couple of months, and they've kind of released this army box just before I got sick of their bullshit and wasn't interested. So they've managed to keep me, but I know a lot of people who were super hyped for the squats, and in the last couple of months have just fucking noped out because it's taken too long.
Yeah, I was excited when they first announced squats. Went, fuck yeah! Because my first blister pack I bought was a blister of squat heavy weapons. And I was so excited. And then I saw them. Went, okay, show me more. No, show me more.
Yeah, it took a long time for us to get more than one model.
Yeah.
And then the next month, one model.
And then those Necromunda ones came out. I went, they look shit. So.
Yeah, and see, if they had shortened that closer to actual release, you would have been like, oh yeah, this week it's this, next week it's that, and then bam, and then it releases. Like you didn't have the time to wind down on anything. You know what I mean? Like because when you've got a month to sit and think about the model that you didn't particularly like before they drip feed you something else. You know what I mean? Like, I get that they're trying to build up the hype, but the hype was kind of already there.
Yeah,
especially for the squats, yes. People have been screaming out for squats since, fifth ed when they disappeared?
Yeah,
second ed where they disappeared.
Second ed, okay.
There's no need to build hype. All they have to do is say, right, here's squats. Bam, there they are for sale, and they will instantly sell out.
If they would have just if April Fools had have come around and they had have done that thing, and then the next day they would have been like, it's not a joke, hit the DJ air horn, and then just waited for the money to roll in.
Yeah.
They could have released everything on April the 2nd and they would have made a motto. I mean,
absolutely. Could have lost their mind.
Until next April 2nd when it was all ready, and they didn't jerk everyone around for a year.
Yeah.
What really annoys me about it is we know they've published and printed these codexes already. They're sitting there waiting to be shipped. I mean,
or being leaked out.
Or being leaked out, and people have already got them through various means. But it's just taking forever. And Guard is still winter in UK, so the end of our summer by the looks of it.
Next year. That's all I know. It'll be next year.
Yeah. Well, I've heard February next year for us.
Well, that is next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said Guard will be December, January, February. So one of those probably next year.
Yeah. And then what it is after that. Yeah.
And then we've got all these other releases going on. Horus Heresy stuff all came out, but it's been for 40k. It's been quiet. I mean, there hasn't been much of all the demons. Maybe
Chaos Marines and Chaos Demons.
There was no new models for demons.
No,
it was just
true.
Codex and card deck device.
Yeah.
You know,
Which you had to
there
wait a
is no
week
new
for
models.
to get the cards.
I don't know. Didn't they do those Demon Prince?
They
Oh,
did
the
the
Demon
pinks.
Prince, yes. They did do
They
the
did
Demon
the
Prince
pinks on
itself.
the old pinks, yes.
The Prince, the
Um,
Demon Prince that's got 4 interchangeable heads depending which...
Which god
That
they
one-
were going with?
That's,
Yeah,
Came out
but-
early though, didn't it? It was like because isn't that one like was came out for iOS, but it's because it's a Demon Prince, it's for both, or
Yes.
Or am
But they did a made for like a rerun of the old original pink
made
horror.
to orders. Yeah.
But they came out, but it wasn't a mate. It was like here's the old pinks that people really did like. You know, hey, wow, look, but where's all the new models? Look, new codex, shiny, and you go, ooh,
yeah, I mean
yeah.
it's demons. They don't necessarily need most.
nothing's
of the things.
changed.
They're
So yeah,
older than
yeah.
age itself, the demon, so they're not getting new models.
I would-
Shut up.
I would like if they put some of the shit from AOS in, like the Sinestra and the other one, the twin
Yep.
Slaneshi demon S's. They were really
Mhm.
cool. It'd be cool if some of that stuff came over. I haven't read the codex, so I
No,
don't
it was
know if
actually a
it did, but I assume it
40k
did.
release, the Demon Prince.
Yeah, the 40k released the Demon Prince, I was thought.
Yeah,
so,
he's got power armor and everything.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
back in your
notice.
box. Where was I going with that one? So Age of Votan, yep.
Sorry.
Age of Votan, Jesus Christ. Legends, what are they called?
The Leagues of
Leagues
Votan.
of Votan.
The Great
Sure.
Thulian League.
That's why we just call them squats.
Yeah, and Imperial Guard. Right.
Mm.
Oh man, you want a drip feed that's been the drip feed of all fucking drip feeds? How long have they been teasing us about Warhammer: The Old World?
Oh, wow.
You forgot it was a thing, didn't
I
you?
did. I did indeed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very old one now.
Ah, I don't know a single person who's hyped for that because they're just dripping it so slowly.
Yeah, but then they
And
do
that-
things differently. Like Heresy, it was, we're going to do it. It was just sort of bang. I went, shit, okay, you're not mucking
Yeah.
around with this one. And look at it. Everyone's loving it.
Yeah.
And I'm even looking at it now because I want to do something different.
Yeah, because
okay.
when you drop a whole bunch of releases of models and then actually put them on sale within like a short period of time, people buy stuff.
Yeah, Heresy is selling like fucking hotcakes because they're just jamming it down and people are just like going for it.
There's Heresy Tournament Nights. Jolt's got a Heresy Nights where you can start like a campaign, so it's a slow grow campaign and stuff. It's nuts all over the place locally.
Yeah, the Heresy community's had a real resurgence. It's really cool.
Yeah. I don't need another game system. I don't need another game system.
the thing with the Heresy, it's out, and then every week there's a new thing out. There's no, you know, as we were saying, no drip. There's no extended
Yeah.
eyeing. 4
Yeah.
weeks time, you'll be able to get it. It's just this week's pre-order. Boom.
Yeah,
So,
it
wow.
it feels like with 40k, it's like wake me up when there's something actually released. Like someone needs to tell GW
Yeah.
it's okay. You don't have to have an announcement every week or every month. We still play 40k
Yeah,
when you
but-
aren't drip feeding this stuff. You know,
That was always going to happen, though. It was always going to. It's Age of Sigma turn. It's Blood Bowl turn. It's for some reason Lord of the Rings turn this week. I'm going, okay, people still play that, sure.
Well,
if you do
I mean,
play it, I'm not saying don't enjoy it. Weirdos.
I can see why they would try and start bringing out the Lord of the Rings stuff with the new series coming out.
Yeah.
It's the right time to try and synergize with your old
Well,
stuff.
It's not, because it's
Haven't-
the wrong
haven't
era.
they lost the license or something?
They had to start doing it because they were about to lose the licenses. Story I heard, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
I
they've
heard the license
reissued
was
it.
switching over to another company, so they're like just pumping the releases until that happens, and you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Wouldn't
But-
surprise me.
But we've seen it before. There's an Age of Sigma release, and then it's a 40k release and stuff like that. So I'm not upset that it's a Heresy release upset right now. Mainly
No,
'cause
not
the,
at all. Because
Yeah.
what you can do is you go, ooh, that's shiny, and go back to playing 40k.
But also,
But when it's oh my god, squats are coming, but we're not telling you when. and then next
been the
month,
worst fucking
oh,
bit.
it's more squats,
Yeah.
but we're not telling you when. And you just do that over and over and over and over again. It's like watching 5 hours of nil-all football. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, like the worst part for me was they kept doing like a single model, and you're like, how am I supposed to tell if I like the way they mesh as a squad and what they look like as an army when I get one model?
True.
And then the next month I get one model. How am I supposed to know if I want that?
Yeah. I'm just still reeling.
I'm pretty sure you will.
Still reeling how Mark described it when you go, not telling you when. I'm going until I speak to my kids. Yeah.
Drip feeding the kids.
That's it. You're going to get your pocket money, but I'm not telling you when. Just like that.
I think I'd really like to see something substantial released for 40k soon.
Well, this is meant to be, the vote time is meant to be this substantial, but you're right. It's a limited release. It's not even a proper.
Yeah, it's not
release,
a real release.
Which is what they did with the
Everything
Sisters of
is-
Battle, and didn't that go well? The community was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, everything's been teasers, or it goes on pre-order, or as I said, there's nothing. Never is there an announcement. Hey, it's on sale now. Go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one advantage you have in terms of getting 40k releases is because we have this fucking the fire hose of heresy plastics. They're all marine stuff. It's marine stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, they're leviathans, they're contemptors, they're all stuff you can use in a marine army. They're just not Primaris stuff.
More beakies.
Yeah. I do like the new Heresy miniatures. I think they look very cool.
Yeah.
But as Greg says, I just don't like it. Other games.
Another game system.
I barely know the rules for 40k, but they.
I mean, it's basically 7th Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think we ever played 7th. I think
We did. That's when we came back. Just in the tail end of
Okay,
7th. Yeah.
did we? Okay.
Because that's where all the outrageous, what are they called, battalions and
that's right.
formations got a bit out of control. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Fun.
think they've reined a lot of that in the new release of Heresy, because they reredid all the books and stuff.
And
And
the
it's more
destroyer
thematic.
weapons, they were pretty nuts too.
It's thematic is what I've heard about Heresy. So you could have a full army of just scouts because it's a theme and is a formation for it. That's what I heard.
Like there was so many options and weird things you could do.
Yeah.
Previously, I haven't sat down and looked through the new codexes for Heresy to see what they've changed, but I've heard that they changed a bunch of like army force organization stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm for yeah. So I'm going to bring it back to the topic because I think that's why we're here. Warhammer Fest comes out every year. We get to look at some shiny stuff at it. We go, oh, look at all those miniatures. One of the ones that were brought to light were the Chaos cultists, the mutation ones and stuff like that. How long ago was that, the Warhammer Fest? At least 3 episodes back.
Well, I mean,
Why?
Because they've only just come out now.
yeah, they just came out. I announced them at the start of the episode. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh,
Nova they
mean-
announced also Khorne Berserkers coming out soon, which got me hyped for about 5 minutes because I want to do a Khorne army. But
Every time I hear
Yeah.
Khorne Berserkers, I can think of the one that the other Greg made with the very
yeah,
arms out and running,
yeah.
saying, "Come on, girls!" It was a terrifying but it was Khorne Berserker.
Yeah, it's like they teased Khorne Berserkers like last month, was it, or was it at the start earlier this month?
Last month, I think.
The Nova Open.
Last month, I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because and that's a release for a codex that we know isn't coming out until early
after the
next
Imperial
year.
Guard. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
Angron. That was a model that we've all looked at too and go, "Whoa, he does look
Yeah.
like he's an angry boy."
Yeah.
But
But yeah, 10th edition will probably be out before they get out.
well, there's that, isn't there?
And there's supposed to be a Space Marine 2 codex coming
Yeah.
out at some stage as well. So Which
Well,
I
yeah,
actually
that-
really look forward to, because I
There
think
has to
Space
be-
Marine needs love.
There has to be a yearly Space Marine Codex.
To go with the
Or-
lieutenant, right?
Yeah, what have we put out lately? I don't know. Space Marine.
That's all right. I just want my guard book.
Yeah. So after playing the Tempestus of the weekend, I want to see what they can do with the new edition.
That's it. I really enjoy
I don't.
playing them. I just can't achieve many of the goals because they're not very mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go plant a flag in the opposition's deployment zone. No.
No. It's like,
Yeah.
ditching the card.
Yeah.
I mean, even mine don't move that fast. I've got 2 Valkyries, but they don't move very fast.
Yeah. Mind you, we are playing Tempest of War, so maybe that's not the way to go. We should just go back to nil.
Yep.
I don't think my guard army would be that bad at it, but that's because I ran my guard as a mechanized army, so all my infantry squads are in chimeras.
Yeah, it would still suck.
Yeah, because chimeras suck; they get blown up.
Yeah,
But
correct.
it'd be a lot more. It was a lot more mobile than
Yeah.
guard infantry.
Yeah, and that's. I think I've only got the one Chimera, but if I had another one, I'd be doing that too, running just the infantry up. Yeah. Anyway, that's We're going to tease you about that. I might get another Chimera. I don't know when. Yeah.
It's not the one I gave you, Greg. Pretend that's Chimera, the scout one.
Yeah. I could do that. I could do many things. Yeah.
I could build my one. I have like a salamander, scout salamander.
All sorts of plastic
Salamander.
something. Yeah.
It's a resin recast of the original salamander kit.
Fair enough. See, there you go. People who listen to the podcast now you know what that rattling was. All right. So trip fee, we all love it. That's what we've come to agree.
Really don't. Give me everything at once. Hold it down.
Yeah.
But is that a sign of the times where we just want that instant satisfaction? Yeah, don't make us wait. We're no longer patient. If you make us wait, somebody's going to get hurt, and if the children are too close, it's probably them.
I don't mind if they warm us up a little bit
Yeah.
first.
So what's
But-
a good time span for that warm up?
It gives you enough time
Yeah,
to pay for money.
there is an optimal time limit there where they've got me hyped for something and I'm ready to go to buy it or whatever.
Yeah,
And if they keep extending that out and out and out and out and out, you just switch off.
all right. So
Yeah,
2 weeks,
Like-
four weeks, 2 months.
I was
Okay.
going to say I wouldn't complain if it was less than 3 months. But
Yeah,
once it gets more than 6, I start to get really pissed off.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, even if it's like 2 months and they have...
And it needs to be a concrete
the whole big
release.
Aramark. Sorry.
Yeah, but a whole background army, like, this is like 5,000 points of whatever, and they just pan over so you can sit there and go, oh, look at that model. Oh, look at that one there. You know, and you can just sit there and point at it, and you're like,
Oh, but that's it. But
analyse
that's the
model.
guy with the really dodgy camera.
No, but have a good picture of it and then go, coming, pre-order on this date.
Wouldn't that be nice? Sorry, Mark. you-
Well,
But as I said, not even and I hate the pre-order thing. I hate the pre-order thing. For once, I want them to go right, bam, hey, squats, and then by the time I get to 3 months, they go right, it's on sale from this date. Go nuts, and not have like 200 boxes for the entire world. It's like no, bam, it's in every shop. You can get this.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like as I said, I'm sick of rocking in there and finding out that 15,000 pre-orders have been there, and you cannot get it for another 2 years.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
podcasters.
Feeding me more bullshit.
And then
yeah,
it's got
overly
23
limited
orders.
releases are a pain in the ass.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sorry, podcasters, the laughter that just broke out while Mark was on his rant. Adam just got attacked by a cat jumping on his head.
And then he's just gone psycho and just run away.
It's good timing. I hate Drip Feed too!
He likes the drip.
Yeah. Well, no, so sometimes now also have, like Heresy had a 2-week pre-order period. Why?
Just put it on sale and
We're
let people buy
impatient.
it.
We're old. We don't have that long left to live. Just give it to us now.
You know, like when you're constantly selling out your pre-orders, just put it on sale.
Guarantee the Votan will sell out.
100%.
Yeah. I'll be absolutely fucking shocked if like they're not hard to get.
Yeah.
Like when they announced that box, I started like putting out feelers to try and guarantee myself a box. Like, we didn't have a release date yet, and I was already talking to stockists about, hey,
Remember me?
Well, look at Sisters of Battle. Exactly the same thing will happen. Guaranteed.
yeah,
Yeah.
The Orcs Beast Snagger box.
yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Yep.
Chaos Knight's one
Every
didn't
major
do
box
as
release.
bad. Chaos Knight one wasn't too bad.
The Black Templar one was pretty hard to get. Wasn't it?
Because all the limited releases do is feed scalpers.
I hate limited editions. What are we talking about? Nate's mentioned. We're talking about drip feed and how we love being teased for 6 months and then have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, because everyone loves like 6 to 9 months of edging.
Yeah. See, I was trying to... Am I going to say that? No, I know someone who will.
I'm wondering how long my Chaos Terminator is going to take to turn up from signing up to Warhammer Plus. So, because
Oh, yeah. Yeah, funny enough, I'm on Warhammer Plus too. I think if you go back a few episodes of what we thought about Warhammer Plus, it wasn't positive, but I can know at least 3 of us here are signed up.
That was
you-
actually one thing that I didn't talk about in the new releases, the Year 2 Warhammer Plus models.
Yeah.
I love that Terminator.
Much as I
Yeah.
absolutely am not fucking signing up for Warhammer Plus, that Chaos Terminator looks really cool, and I love all those Chaos Familiars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're very cool.
Teasing
Yeah.
us. Look at how we're going to wait 12 months before we get that.
There seems to be a bit of a drip feed on Warhammer Community as well, or Warhammer Plus in terms of actual release their videos, because I've watched everything now. There's not much left, so it's and they keep on saying that Part 2's coming and Prelude's coming and all sorts of stuff, and I haven't seen it, so they need to hurry up because I need some more Angels of Death.
I gave you some.
W Roach and Interrogator, that's just the new episode's dropped. We're going to binging it. Yeah, cool, next. That was it? What? No!
Yeah.
Nate's Miniature says he's looking forward. They are looking forward to the Voltone box set. We will see if it sells out in 12 minutes. You're feeling very generous with 12.
That is very generous, yeah. It'll be like a minute.
Yeah, like a lot of the box sets sell out before you can refresh a page.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid.
And I'm just going to assume the stockists will have trouble getting them in as well.
Yeah.
But you can get it on eBay for 10 times the price.
For one figure.
Yeah, it's when they break them up and sell them figures individually. Yeah.
Yep. Which is actually okay. So I quite like because I can get figures I really want.
Yeah, sometimes it actually works out. I need a bit or a figure. Okay, yes, that works. Yeah. But no,
Yeah.
don't do it.
But when it's on general sale, though, and they're making enough of it, then, it's not that bad. But when it's, dickhead with his AI bot buying a pallet load of the boxes and then just going, ha ha ha, you will pay through the nose even more than you already are.
But I don't tell you when.
They will. Actually, they will. They will tell you when, and the time is now. Give me the
It's
money.
now.
At least the scalpers are honest.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's shit like that. They spent 6 months like just dripping us about the squats, and then we got, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, tops, where they said, oh yeah, there's an army box coming out at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Like fucking 6 months of bullshit, and then less than a couple of weeks of warning that this is when it's coming out.
Yeah.
Well, hoping Horus Heresy might become their new model of how they release things, because that was, they built up some hype and then it just hit the table.
Yeah.
And
2 weeks
it was ready to
pre-order.
go.
Boom. And a full game in one go. It was great. Nate's hopefully something like Indominus box where even if you put your order, it would be a made to order sort of style. Yeah, you had that though, didn't you, Michael? How well did that go for you in the Indominus box?
Oh my fucking god! How long was it? Like,
I'm sorry I brought it up.
I remember you being incredibly angry.
Yes.
yeah, it was perilously close to like a fucking year or something, wasn't it? Before I
Yeah,
got that box.
It was.
It was a long fucking time.
I want to just highlight. I think there's been a longer tease than the Votan, and it has been the Astra Militarum, because that first video we saw of the new Indominus box was the poor
Had
Katie's
guard
been,
in it.
yeah, and we were all going, yes, we're going to bring a guard and female guards, yeah!
No.
Waiting, and then they had the photo of the new Creed's daughter and stuff like that, and the blurry, and we're still
Yeah.
longer tease. Just put out, would you? Quit the teaser,
Yeah.
just put out.
It is pretty mind-boggling that Squats returned before the guard got the release.
No, I'm
That's all,
really
you know,
excited about it.
Codex.
You know, the planet may have broke before the guard did, but the Squats came back before the guard codex.
They were here all along, waiting their time. Quick, now the planet's gone, let's come. Hey.
Yeah, that's part of my biggest problem with the drip feed, as was said just there. It's the fucking FOMO.
Yeah. Oh, and I saw the box set of the Voto, and I went, that looks pretty cool. Maybe I should... No! Why am I even thinking about it? And it was because I'll miss out.
Well, I looked at it and I went, oh, that looks pretty cool. I might... Oh, wait, I can't.
Yeah.
I went, I like them, but no.
Nah.
Sorry.
I've got 2 new armies this year. I don't need a third. So, yeah. And it just took too long. My excitement has waned.
This will probably be my third one of those limited boxes this year I'm going to buy, and hopefully I build this one.
I'll still be in the Chaos Knights. I'll get them on top as quickly as I can.
Templars this year? Were they last year?
It was Grey Knights and Thousand Suns. It was the start of the year. And Chaos Knights somewhere...
When did the Black Templars box come out?
Don't even remember. I love box sets.
I
Used to
don't.
buy them, but gee, they've ramped up how many they bring out, and I can't keep up. Yeah, there's we worked out.
same.
There's 3 this year because normally it's 1 a year. It would have
Yeah.
been. Yeah.
For a while there, I was buying nearly every one,
Well,
but
look
I
at
don't
Kill Team.
anymore.
How many Kill Team box sets are now coming out?
I will admit I've bought a lot of the Kill Team boxes for someone who doesn't play Kill Team.
Hey, cool model's cool model.
Well,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of it, eh?
Yeah,
But that's why those eBay people are really interested.
yeah.
See, my mechanism for coping with the drip feed is to ignore them and attempt to paint the 11 remaining unpainted models I have.
I was going to say paint them. Let me just go back to your hobby progress. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a long game. Let's put it that way.
Nate's shocked and surprised. You paint minis?
It is a longer game than the Long War.
The war and grey plastic, and you're not winning. Yep.
Yeah, it'll be 50k by the time I'm done.
So would there be the box set?
Yeah, and you still won't be able to buy it.
All right, folks, I think we've talked about our lovely love of drip feed promos. Even the birthday promos. I even forgot about that. Yeah, here's the new miniature for the new birthday store. We're fortunate because our locals were nice early in the year, but sucks to be the ones in December to get that model. Yeah, sorry if it's you guys. I didn't mean that. Again, if you want to complain, I will give you Mark's email address after this.
Oh man, it's even like this month how you can get that squat in store.
Oh, yeah. No, if you
do-
got there at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know, if you do something fucking non-specified, because
you
in
go
there,
in-
when they were spruiking it online, they're like, "Oh, talk to your store for more details."
Yeah.
So I like immediately messaged the manager and was like, "What do you need to do?"
he
And they're
said,
like,
"Turn
"Oh,
up."
come into the store and we'll talk about it." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
No, you just walk in and say, do you have the monthly miniature? And they go, yes or no. That's it.
Yeah, because I've never bought one of them before,
You
so
don't.
I didn't
It's a
know.
giveaway. It's not a bought. Buy. It's a free miniature.
Really?
Yep.
Why couldn't they fucking say that? I've spoken
Because they
to the
want
3
you to go
different
to the
GPU
store.
employees, and they're all like, "You need to go to the store and ask them about it."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What do you mean? If I need to ask them how to get it? That doesn't make any fucking sense."
Yeah, they want you to go into the store. That's the whole point. I've picked up a couple only because I've walked in the store at the start of the month, and they go, "Oh, have you picked up the monthly miniature?" No. What is it? It's a skeleton. Sure, thanks.
I never get asked any of that.
Yep,
I
I've
don't
never
think
gotten a
I've
monthly
ever-
miniature ever.
Oh.
Ever been handed a miniature for free?
Jesus Christ.
All right, hold my beer.
I mean, I believe you. It's just that I've
Millions don't,
it's just far beyond my experiences to be mind-boggling.
I can't find the damn thing, but it's real.
It does exist. I
So it was
promise.
the item then.
It's
Look.
real, I told you.
Look, she
No,
can't
you're
come to the phone right now, but my Canadian girlfriend is absolutely real.
I got two, one for my son and myself. It's true.
Sure you
lie.
do.
So Red Belly's actually got all
He
of
left
Canberra's
them at his
ones.
brother's place.
Yeah, there was only 2. Greg got the book.
I had to fight to get him off my son.
You son, now give it back.
Oh, I can't find it. Oh, it's so sad. Fine. I'm going to go home now.
Right.
That was quick.
Alright, it's time to wrap it up. Oh shit, I forgot my wallet, Red Belly. Yeah! He gave me the bottles in my hand and I forgot my wallet and ran. It was great. I haven't been back since. Yeah. I've got to
I'll
go to a
just
new,
get that thing from my car.
gotta go to a new store every month. It's really struggling. Right. Okay, drip feed. We're not a big fan if it goes too long. That's a simple
Yep.
version of it, is it?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Very much so.
Yeah. And
Condense it down, cut the bullshit.
no more than
Like
3
ripping
months.
a band-aid off.
Yeah. Thank you, Nate. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, okay. That's pretty simple. Don't drag us. Don't tease us for over 3 months, and we'll be fine. And then don't release it as a short release in the end, and just piss us
Yes,
all
just
off.
sell the thing.
Sell the thing. Cool.
Yeah, it would be nice if we could just buy the thing that we want to buy.
Yes. Well, I'm still waiting for them to restock the dice, the heresy dice. Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on. Anyway, we're not here. We're not all negative. We're very positive people.
When we're not being teased.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, so you can find us on, obviously here is why, obviously here, people listen to the podcast, obviously here. You can follow myself, Greg, Red Belly, on Tuesday, Thursday nights for hobby nights on the Twitch channel, Red Belly, twitch.tv/Red Belly. You can find my Instagram, Red Belly Black. Yep, that's correct, I'm pretty sure. That's the only two I'm going to promote because it's the only ones I can remember. I don't use my Twitter very much. Adam, you've got Instagram though.
Yes, I do. It's Pronto 40k.
Anything else you want to promote? No, done. Yeah.
No.
Adam, well done. Anthony, you've got an Instagram.
I do. It's Bulldust 40k. It's very inventive.
Oh, see, that's where I'm going wrong. I don't have the 40k at the end of my name.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hey Mark, what's the RLG Instagram one?
I don't know.
Anyone want to help him out there? Please?
Sorry?
Anyone want to help him out with the RLG
It's
Instagram?
RLG40K.
There you go. It's not that difficult.
I was going to say, it's like a 50-50 as to whether it's that or RLG Real Loud Gamers.
That's it. RLG Real Gamers is where you'll find our YouTube channel. I think it's also RLG 40k is our Facebook page, and RLG Real Loud Gamers is our gaming Facebook page. So that's PC gaming.
And our Twitter is at RLG Oz Gaming.
Look
Yeah.
at you, all over it.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Yes, we do a little bit of YouTube. I'm hoping we'll do more of that. I've got a couple of things I want to edit to get up there. That is some PC game at the moment, and I'll hopefully record some more 40k games next few weeks. I'm looking at you 4. Sorry, you 3. Sorry, Mark. I know you don't have a life yet.
Well, I'm always up to come down to your place and watch you flip the table.
I will not do that. I'll do that only if I take my miniatures off first and leave yours on. Then I'll do...
And Michael might actually get that game soon. We haven't played it yet.
No, Michael, you don't need to play him.
1 point between first and second place.
You're going to let him win, and he's going to get the ladder.
Folks, if you do wish to support the podcast, feel free to. We welcome it. You can obviously subscribe to Red Belly's Twitch channel, or you can... there's even merchandise, which an ad will come up at the end of the credits there. Get yourself a mug. Yeah, mug.
You're a mug, mate.
Your mug, mate. Yeah. You can find our social links. Go to Red Belly's Twitch. There's some social links there for if you want to donate and stuff like that. We do appreciate it. There are costs to our podcast. Basically, the alcohol that funds us to get us here. That's not true. But thank you very much for following us, and we'll see. Next month. This one I do want to advertise because next month we have a special guest coming on to the show. We will actually have Mango Smasher joining us. They are a Twitch streamer as well. She is having a big challenge happening in the new year, and we'll be talking about that. So please jump on next month, which will be October the 11th.
Oh, the 11th. That's like Wednesday.
No, it's a Monday. I just checked the calendar.
October 11th is Tuesday.
Tuesday? Then it's 10th. Oh, look, it's one of those calendars that actually starts right on the Monday as opposed to all the 10th of October! You'll be here with Mango Smasher, and she talks about her huge challenge that she's setting up herself to do in the early new year. It is huge. It is to raise money for a good cause, so please make sure you do join us on that one as well. Yes, I checked the calendar. Yes, I know. Thank you, Nate's Miniatures. I'm going to go away, and I will go away. Adam, say goodnight.
Good night.
Mark, say goodnight.
Good night.
Anthony, say whatever you'd like.
Thanks, everyone.
I'll also say goodnight. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next month, unless you catch me on the stream. Michael, take it away.
So, how much drip is too much drip? Does it leave you thirsty for more, or do you just get fed up of the bullshit? If you want more of our bullshit, join us next month for more Wobbly Player Syndrome!